to install. You go to avast.com, and you pretty much always stick with the free version, no matter which way, you know, they try to have you purchase something, just download the free version. Now the trick behind it is changing the settings so that you are not annoyed.
You're what?
With the settings, so you're not annoyed with the pop-ups. All right, so if you go here, I just went to avast.com, very easy. Okay, go to download, stick with the free antivirus, free download. Okay. So almost done, and what it'll do is it'll start a download. See on the bottom of the screen, it's automatically downloading it. You click on that, answer yes, and it does the install. Now the trick is not getting through the installation. It's once it's installed, how to change a ton of settings. So this free software doesn't annoy you with pop-ups and buy me and do this and do that. Okay? So now I'm not going to install it because it's already installed.
You know what?
I'm not installing it because it's already on the computer. So you go into Avast Antivirus, okay? And there's a gear right here, okay? There's a gear up there for your settings. You click on the gear, all right? And the first thing you go to is Tools on the side. If you notice, everything is set to on. You want to shut everything off. So far we've gone to the gear, and we're just turning everything on. Because all these items right here have nothing to do with antivirus. They're all different utilities for your program to run updaters and things like that. You don't want any. Okay, so you shut all these items off.
And how did you get there?
You open up the program, you hit the gear, and then you go on to Tools.
Tool, that's the word. Oh, tool.
Wrenches.
Tool.
Wrenches,
Okay.
tools. T.
I got my ears in, too.
It's well, my tongue is swollen, so it's
Oh,
got
this
your
is
mouth.
too.
Yeah. So you go into Tools and you shut all these items off. That's the first thing. Then you go into General, and you go right here where it says Sounds. Now, if you notice, it's unchecked, because I've already unchecked it. You want to make sure that Enable Sounds is off. Because otherwise, every time this program runs a virus scan, it's going to tell you. You may be across the house and you're going to think somebody's in the house because someone's talking in the other room. So just disable it, you get no sounds.
And what is that called?
You're in General, and you go to Sounds.
Sound.
Sounds. Okay, it's just a little,
It's hard to see from over.
just a little drop down. You click on Sounds. So far, so good. And then once you do all these items and you first install it, up on top, instead of the word upgrade, it's going to say register. All you have to do is click register, put in your email address, okay, and they give you 1 year of free antivirus. Okay? You just do the same thing. You install the new version, you register, and you get another year.
So you have to uninstall this?
Nope. The new one will just install it right over.
So that's
Okay?
for
So it's
Avast.
yeah, so it's a great program if you do those little tricks and disable. If you install it plain Jane, it's constantly popping things up. It loads a bunch more software that is completely unnecessary.
So you don't have to uninstall the other one. It'll overwrite it,
Yeah, the older version, yes.
the older version.
Do you get rid of what you have first?
No.
I usually suggest that.
Or you uninstall the one you have on there right
If
away?
it's an older version of Avast.
No, I got
then
something
it'll
called
overwrite.
Advanced or something.
But if you have like AVG or your Advanced System Care, uninstall.
Oh, okay.
It's got a lot
Should've
of
uninstalled that
things
a
out
long
there.
time ago.
Huh?
Yeah, AVG or it uses Advanced.
So that's the only one you should use, Mark, the Avast? Is that the only one you should use?
As far as the free versions, yeah. With Windows 10,
Okay.
it works really, really nice and it's free.
Good,
You know,
good.
we have an expensive for, endpoint protection.
Mm.
That's mainly for business computers and things like that to guarantee. But also,
How much protection does this give you?
it just gives you antivirus protection. It's really all you need. Windows has a built-in firewall, so you don't need an additional firewall program. Now, you're running McAfee, so McAfee put its own firewall in place and disabled Microsoft's. That also makes your computer a lot slower because of
You
that.
got that right.
Yes. So with this is awesome because it just puts in what you need. You have a firewall in Windows. If you have AT&T or
Can't see
Brighthouse,
it.
you have
Nah.
another firewall and a router. And they have other firewalls. So forgetting about anybody hacking in your computers, the biggest issue is that you download the wrong software and you get a virus on your computer. And viruses are typically either going to give you false ads, or they're going to open up a port. So this block, does a great job blocking.
What about malware? Is that similar?
Yes. Now, Avast is great for viruses because it loads and stays loaded all the time. So it'll block viruses. But as far as malware is concerned, we use this program right here. And see, we kind of like do the combination. You always have an antivirus program, and then we use Malwarebytes. And it's another free software. Don't pay for it. And so what we do with this is we always suggest if you go online quite a bit, I like to update it and run that program like once a week.
That's the malware
This
program.
line
Mine
is-
said, so it updates every night.
Okay. Did you pay for the premium version? That's okay. That's
So I'll,
If it
I
was
just
really,
need-
if it was really garbage software, I'd be like, oh, but Malwarebytes is one of the best companies out there.
Awesome. But should I have the other antivirus on there too?
The
Okay.
the answer to that will be Malwarebytes, I think, now offers antivirus software also. Look at your description.
Okay.
If it's just the Malwarebytes anti-malware that
Right.
you have the premium of, then the answer is yes. Add this on for extra
You get the
protection.
sound?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
You might just, if it's a fairly new computer, you may have a trial version of something else, like McAfee or Norton or something.
Could be.
Yeah, I would uninstall that first.
Instead of writing all this stuff down.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, these two things are important.
So what do
I
you
have
think?
Avast, I have
Avast
Malwarebytes,
antivirus is
but I never
good,
upgraded
little,
Avast.
Inexpensive. Maybe.
And AVG, I should probably take off.
Still like the astronautics that are registry.
He taught it that for a lot of years, AVG, remember?
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like
He
it.
turned into an applehead.
I find that
An applehead, didn't he?
the system seems to do a lot of it, so.
I remember a guy came in here one time and
Don't tell
he says,
Pat.
I have an Apple. He said,
But
this
I've
is
been
for
recommending
PCs.
people.
The guy walked out. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you're
Right.
mad. It's just
But
we're
also
talking about him.
Don't install anything additional. Just install CCleaner. And don't let it run automatically, just run it whenever you want it. And that does the registry cleaner along with the temp files.
The defrag was one part of that astronautics.
Yeah, I don't think, at this point, the defrag is really unnecessary. I mean, if you needed to defrag, it would be once every 2 years or so.
Oh, really?
What is it? Sea cleaner?
CCleaner. And what that does is, let's see.
So I gotta install my one first before I
Yes.
do a advanced.
No, go right over. Maybe ask them twice. Oh, if you got the older version, but I don't know what
No, I
version.
have
for it.
advanced something else.
Oh, yeah. Get rid of that.
All right, so we have CCleaner, and it's made by this company, Puriform.
That's a good site, too.
CCleaner in Google, it should be the first one that comes up, okay? So you click on that, it is a free download. Again, all these different versions, just stick with
Stay in the left
the
lane.
free version.
Stay in the left lane is free.
And
Yes.
download.
CCleaner.
It's a fairly
CCleaner.
quick install. Downloading right now.
Google that, and it's the first one that comes up.
Okay, let's install that. Yes.
I gotta go pee.
They change that version about every week.
Yeah. All right, so here, welcome to CCleaner. Next, all right, now these are the things you need to take a look at. Like automatically check for updates, yeah, no. Because all these different items will install other software in the background and just, slow up your computer even more. Add a desktop shortcut? Yeah, that sounds good. That's really what I had. CCleaner, no, uncheck, and uncheck. So pretty much I leave the top one on so I can get a shortcut. Okay, run CCleaner, I don't care about the readme, so I'll uncheck that and finish. All right, so if you double click CCleaner, this is what comes up. And there's two things that I use with this. The cleaner portion gets rid of, if you notice, there's temporary files, cookies. So it's good to run this probably once a week. But the second item here, for the registry cleaner, is what I like to use also. So what this is good for is, say if you install programs and you uninstall a program, there's a lot of registry entries left behind. This finds them, clears them up. It actually keeps the performance up on your computer. So we go scan for issues. It always finds something, but scanning. So really, you go in, run the registry cleaner like this. The temp cleaner can run some time, especially if you haven't run it for a while, because you might run into tens of thousands of temp files that need to be cleaned. All right, so we're going to click here, fix selected issues. Do you want to run a backup? Just hit yes. It'll save a little file in documents. And now fix. Now the reason why I say yes and back up the registry is because after you clean it, the next time you reboot, you might come across a program or two that don't work or don't work properly. That means they took out a little too much, so all you do is go back into CCleaner, restore the backup, and everything is working. All right, so that was the registry cleaner, and then we go here. Cleaner, it's a fairly new computer, so you can either analyze, where it finds that everything, and then you clean it, or I just go run cleaner, and it just does everything automatically.
So you suggest don't check any of those other boxes?
During the install?
Yeah.
Just get yourself a short.
Whatever's checked, no, I mean, whatever's checked, it's by default, so just stay with that.
Yeah.
All right.
So here, this is a fairly new computer, so it ran cleaner, and I don't have to go do this and then clean it. So this cleans 7,000, whatever, 7.7 seconds, how many, 135 minutes removed, and here's the details of what I cleaned up. But great little program, and once again, it's free. I like free.
Free's always good.
Well,
Free's always good.
free is good. Well, most things.
Yeah.